My name's Arnold Wiggins. I'm basically a nervous person. People call me Arnold because I don't have a nickname, so I pretend that Arnold is my nickname, so when people call me Arnold, I pretend that they're close personal friends who know me by my nickname, Arnold. Did I mention I'm a nervous person? Well, frankly, I am. Today I went to the store at the end of the street to get some Wheaties, but I couldn't remember if I wanted one or more boxes. So I asked the manager, how many should I get? For just you, he said? Yes, sir, I said. 17, he said. Thank you, I said. But, and this is what I want to emphasize by nervous, I could only find 9 boxes. So what could I do? I got 9 boxes of Wheaties, 7 heads of lettuce, that made 16, and 1 bag of charcoal briquettes, that made 17. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought I didn't get enough of something. What was it? Wheaties, lettuce, or charcoal briquettes? This concerned me a little, so I asked the lady in line what she thought, and, well, I forget what she said, but it was pretty thorough, and then I came home. Do you think I did the right thing?
What's that?
Just some stuff I got from the store when they're running a little low.
See this?
It's your library card, it's nice.
It's got my name on it.
Lucian Smith, I see it right there.
It be blue.
It's nice.
Lucian P. Smith.
Libraries always have that funny smell.
Smells like books.
Books, that's it. They smell like books.
Bunnies like lettuce.
Yes, they constantly do. Do you have a bunny?
You got a bunny, kid?
Now really, Lucian, you never mentioned a bunny before. I mean, this concerns me a little. We're friends and all, but you never said anything about a bunny.
It's got my name on it. You read them.
Sure, but I repeat, I have not forgotten about the bunny. Department of Agriculture, Yearbook 1948.
Lucian P. Smith likes
Department
hard
of
books.
Agriculture, Yearbook 1949. Department of Agriculture, Yearbook 1951.
Be a set.
Department of Agriculture, Yearbook 1952. Department of Agriculture, Yearbook 1950.
Hard.
Agriculture, Yearbook 1953.
Pretty good, huh? Hey, where's the bunny?
Did you lose a bunny? Now really, Lucian, be honest, this is beginning to bother me.
I'd be reading real good now. A, B, C,
Now, Lucian, this has to be emphasized. I have A Wheaties, B lettuce, and C charcoal briquettes.
B, C,
And a quart of milk for the Wheaties. Did
Mathematical.
I mention the Wheaties? I think I forgot the Wheaties. Okay, so I have
A,
A charcoal briquettes, B lettuce, C Wheaties, and D Wheaties. Wait a minute, something's messed up here.
hard song.
Oh, that must be the door.
What about them? Make me mad. You'll get in trouble.
Well, I know, I don't know.
Oh, I got this.
I've got an idea.
I got this.
We'll put them all in the tub. In the tub.
In the tub. In the tub. In the tub.
Wait.
In the tub.
I better get the door first.
Get the door. Get
I'll get the door, then we'll put it in the tub, okay?
Get the door. Get the
Come on, Lucian, okay?
I'll just be safe.
It's perfect. I'll get the door, then we'll put it in the tub. I'll give anything away.
I'll just be safe.
This is perfect. Hi, Jack. It's nice to see you today.
Nice day today.
Real beautiful day, isn't it, Jack?
Nice day.
Not too many clouds in the sky today, huh, Jack?
Not too many bunnies in the sky today.
You're right, listen. Drove all the way over here, not one bunny. So, what are you guys up to?
Just hanging around.
Just hanging around.
That's good. Saturday's a good hang around day. What's that under your shirt, Lucian?
My shirt?
Yeah, there's something under your shirt. At least I hope there's something under your shirt.
He had a big breakfast.
My breakfast, it'd be big.
Eggs, bacon, pancakes, toast, waffles, bacon. Oh,
Bacon
that's
too.
Cheese, eggs, apples, oranges, juice.
In the tub. In the
Not yet,
tub.
Lucian, not yet!
Oh boy, the bus sure was crowded today. I had to sit up front next to the old people. You got a good look out the windows when you sit with the old people. One of the old people said to me, "How are you today?" Oh boy, I hate those questions. Who's Wheaties?
You just had to mention it, didn't you? You just couldn't ignore them, could you? You just couldn't ignore.
I'm sorry, Arnold. Honest, I am.
Honestly, Norman, this is the kind of thing that bothers me. It concerns me a lot. You cause me serious concern.
Hi, Norman.
Oh, Jack. Hi, Jack. How are you? The job's going great. Nice to see you again. Well, I think I'm gonna head to bed. I had a long day today. That bus, oh boy, was never crowded. I had to sit up front next to the old people, so I need a good night's sleep. So, good night, everybody. Come again.
Norman.
These long days, oh boy, they sure get a man tired, so.
It's early afternoon, Norman.
It is.
What's that under your shirt, Norman?
Under my shirt.
Yes, under your shirt. This is beginning to become an epidemic.
Oh boy, is there something under my shirt? I wonder what it
The
is.
suspense is killing us.
Donuts! Oh boy, I didn't even notice.
I gotta turn them over cats.
I don't believe this. You make a plan, you think it out, you work out all the fine little details, and then... Honestly, this is the type of thing that bothers me a lot. I mean, it was foolproof.
My name is Jack Palmer. For the past 8 months, I've been supervising 5 group apartments for the mentally handicapped. 17 adult men. The goal is to introduce them into the mainstream. Most of the time I laugh at their escapades, but sometimes the laughter wears thin. The truth is they're burning me out. At the donut shop where Norman works, his nickname is Billy Bulimia. At the end of every shift, they gather all broken donuts and give them to Norman. This is construed as an act of kindness by both Norman and the people working there. Since he started working there 3 months ago, he's gained 17 pounds. And Lucian, on a recent field trip, stunned a host of school children and toddlers by climbing atop an apathetic cow and yelling loudly, "Fire! This cow be on fire!" 2 weeks ago, Arnold bought a weather radio. After 4 days of nothing but the weather, he called the Coast Guard and informed them that there was a plot to suppress music, news, and radio. And finally, Barry, who you've not yet met, has convinced himself he's a golf pro. He even put up signs in the lobby of the center advertising lessons at $1.13 an hour. Last I checked, he had 4 people signed up. So I guess my question is, who's on first?
Now, I'll tell you one of the basic problems of golf. Maybe the basic problem of golf. Golf is a game. It's just a game, Mrs. Hodges, just a game.
Hedges.
It's far too early to worry about that. Besides, I only know 2 or 3 courses with a serious hedge hazard. Sure, thick rough, sure, traps, but hedges. That's rare.
No, my name is Hedges. My name is Jean Hedges.
I have no reason to doubt that, but you're paying good money for this lesson, and we can't really just spend all of our time worrying about the occasional hedge. It just doesn't make any sense.
Are you joking?
I don't joke, Jean. Now for our lesson. For today's lesson, we won't even be using our club. Please put your club down.
I'm just holding it.
Please.
Sure. Right.
Thank you. Now for our lesson, today's lesson, I call How to Handle a Heckler in the Gallery.
Gallery? What gallery? I played a 9-hole public course. I just want a few basic tips.
Oh, the pros always have a crowd. Always a gallery. Aspire, Hodges, aspire to be a champion.
Hedges.
Hedges, golf is more than hedges, Hodges. It's the little things, the basics. Execution, execution, execution.
All right, just give me a basic. Give me one basic.
What you want is a tip. A golf tip, something that'll help you right away. Am I right?
Yes, that's what I want.
Fine. Give me a moment. So you hit the ball.
Maybe we should just forget this whole thing. It doesn't seem to be working out.
No, don't quit now, Jean. I know the first lesson can be difficult, but it'll be much easier as we go along. There'll be a lot less to memorize.
What's the tip?
Just a second. Here's what I find to be quite useful. Let's try it out. At the top of your backswing, bring your club to a complete stop, completely parallel with the ground, and then take a moment to realize how fortunate we are to live in a time where golf is in full flower. Then hit that little round sucker as viciously as you can.
I'm gonna go be looking at my books now.
Looks like some pretty serious reading you got there, Lucian.
Hard.
It's agriculture.
The donut shop, I saw this book in the men's room. Oh boy.
You have to study agriculture in set, year by year, otherwise it won't make any sense.
There were pictures of girls in there with, oh boy, nothing on at all. I mean, oh boy, nothing.
Nothing, sir. Nothing. You mean nothing.
There was a picture of a girl in the snow. She had nothing on.
In the snow with nothing on. In the snow with nothing on.
Yes, Arnold, she was in the snow with nothing on. Now, do you think maybe we could zoom in on the problem of the Wheaties?
Oh, she had a hat.
Where's the bunny?
Jack, he's been doing this all day and he won't give out any information. I'll catch angina if he keeps this up.
And she had those big shoes like giant pants.
See, it's true. There was a girl in the snow with nothing on, with giant shoes and a big hat, and I'm the last to know, Jack.
Arnold, I want you to take all this back to the store.
You're just changing the subject because of the girl in the snow. It's a trick.
It'd be hard. I've told you over and over again not to buy anything from Livingston's Market. I've told you they take advantage of you. I've told you they tease you. I've done a whole bit. Nothing works. So we're going to try yet another approach.
I don't know. I mean, that's pretty nerve-wracking, Jack.
I want you to take all the Wheaties, and the lettuce, and the charcoal briquettes, put them back in their bags, and take them back
Take them back where?
to Livingston's Market. And you're going to tell the manager you want a full receipt, full refund. Have you got a receipt?
It's in one of the bags. I don't think I can do this, Jack.
I get to keep the donuts, right?
No, Norman, you do not get to keep the donuts. Now, Arnold, just tell the manager you want your money back, okay?
I don't know, Jack. I mean, that's pretty embarrassing.
I know it's tough, Arnold, but I know you can do it. Norman, if you do not put that donut down, I am going to take all of your keys and melt them into a launch.
No, Jack. I need my keys. I can't get into things without my keys. They're important.
It's your decision, Norman. Your donuts, your keys. Take your time.
Can I eat one while I think it over?
It's a good idea, Jack. I'll put it right down on my list of things to do.
Stop right there. No, Norman, you do not get to eat one while you think it over. And Arnold, you're going to do it now.
Now,
Now. I'll even help you with that.
I need my keys.
Don't forget the briquettes.
There's a glazed one in here. It's a little stale, but still looks good.
I can't do it. I don't know the manager's name. There, that's fine.
Now, Norman, if you don't put that down, your keys are history.
I just want to let you know that my entire life I've never seen such pressure. Boy, I can't even get a few things for a rainy day or even get a donut around here. It's like Russia around here.
He's mad. I'm just gonna go put these away. You know, for later.
Just for a snack, right?
Yeah, you know, for later.
What about that girl you like?
What girl?
You know what girl? Sheila.
Sheila. I like her. She's nice.
Didn't she say you were getting too fat? Didn't you tell me you were going to stop eating all those donuts?
Maybe I'll just move to Russia. I repeat, to Russia. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll just pack up all my things and go there. Yeah, I'll just take all my stuff to Russia.
He's mad. Sheila doesn't like fast dances. She only likes the slow parts. Oh boy, you know what she did last week?
What?
Right in the middle of this real fast dance, she just stopped. Like how the bus stops? Oh boy, I thought she was broken or something.
That kind of thing happens all the time, Arnold.
I figured. I mean, who can keep up with it?
That's it. My man's made up. Nobody can talk me out of it. I am moving to Russia tomorrow. Thank you very much.
He's mad. Here, Jack, you take them.
Proud of you, Norman.
She's no skinny mini. Jack, do you think that maybe Sheila could come over here sometime?
Sure, I'll have Harry and Vane whip her up.
Just me and her, here alone?
I don't know, Norman. Alone's kind of against the rules.
She's got some skinny mini herself. I love her. Pretty soon we're gonna get married. We're gonna have one baby boy and one baby girl, and we're gonna take them with us every place we go. That's a law we get. Every place. Even if Sheila and me have to join the army or something.
If Norman joins the army and Arnold moves to Russia and Lucian gives himself over to agriculture, I'll have a lot more free time. Both Lucian and Norman are mentally handicapped. Arnold is marginal. Deceptive will fool you sometimes, but his deck has no face cards. Barry, on the other hand, doesn't really belong here in the first place. A grade-A schizophrenic with a history of institutions. Loony, teetering on the edge, but clearly resourceful, Barry tells all of his problems to Mrs. Freemus, the devil widow 3 apartments down. He talks, she knits. I call it Madame Defarge and the golf pro.
I just couldn't figure. Rogers just quit. She was obsessed with hedges. She walked away screaming at me, hedges, hedges, hedges!
Now I'm down to just 2 students. At $1.13 per student, each student would have to take 40 hours of instruction per week just for me to get $90.40. I've computed it. That's before expenses. Get to buy clubs.
Oh, you won't need gloves in the summer, Barry.
Clubs! I said clubs! everyone!
Shh! No, what are you doing? Now we can see!
Well, I thought it'd be better.
Rats can't see in the dark. Don't you understand? Rats can't see in the dark. It's a behavior pattern.
Oh,
But he'd be trapped.
No, turn the lights on. Luigi, tell the door. No, wait, we need a plan. We need an airtight plan. Rats are sneaky. That's why everyone says you sneaky rat. Norman, shut off the lights. Lucian, shut them off! Oh. Lucian, count to 3 and then shut the door. Don't let him know where you are.
But I'd be home.
I don't know where you are. Don't let the rat know where you are.
tell him you're not home.
I'd be not home!
Shut the door!
Oh no, there he goes!
I see him! I see him! I got him!
Did you get him?
We got the rat!
Got him.
Okay. Check him out.
It's still moving!
Okay. Check him out again.
We got him! We got the rat!
Oh, we got the rat.
We just need to figure out where to put him.
I could bury him in the sandbox.
You can't bury him in the sandbox, Lucian. Kids play in the sandbox. You can't bury a rat where kids play.
Well, how come?
Because you can't. It's unsanitary.
We have this thing in the donut shop. You just put your hands under it. It's red lights. It can kill all the germs.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me think. The toilet. We'll flush him down the toilet.
What rats? They swim?
Hold on. All right, it's decided. We'll flush him down the toilet. Norman, you pick him up by the tail. I'll stand guard at the door.
By the tail?
By the tail.
He feels little.
Go on, you got him?
Well, you don't weigh much.
Maybe he'd be sleeping.
Take him. Oh, take him.
Turned off the lights.
Hi, Barry. It's nice to see you.
Hi, Barry.
Even though I can't really see you.
Barry, you got a rat. Barry, what are you doing?
This is my place too, and I don't intend to spend all night in the dark.
No, don't fly. Come.
Oh boy, he went down just like toilet paper.
Lucian P. Smith be
I just sucked him right down.
It's one of the bravest things I've ever done.
Hi, Barry. It's nice to meet you today. Crosley kid quit today, right in the middle of the lesson. I'm only 8 years old, he said. So what? I said. I'm 29. Now I'm down to just one pupil. Really, it's a shame, too. It was such a good lesson. I called it the do's and don'ts of renting a golf cart. I had pictures and everything. It really irks me. All these people ever want to do is golf. Sometimes I like to eat lunch here down by the railroad tracks. It's kind of romantic in a sordid kind of way. Ran into my ex-wife the other day. She was full of whatever venom. She asked me a few polite questions about my job and then asked me, what happens when they don't need you anymore? They'll never not need me anymore, I told her. Me or somebody else. Well, who made that rule, she asked. God, I told her. 2 weeks ago, Lucian was informed by the Social Security Administration that his benefits were being cut off. They said that their reports led to them believing that he was capable of being fully integrated into society. We appealed. No luck. Our next step is to appear before a state Senate subcommittee. I tried to prepare him, but I don't think it's taking. He says if he knows the alphabet song, it'll be okay. He's gonna wear a tie with Spider-Man on it, just so they know how important it is. His final note, my ex-wife looked terrific. She drives a BMW now, wears a lot of bright green. Who's that funny-looking man in the back of your car, she asked me. It was Arnold. Why is he reading the phone book sideways, she asked. He's looking for a roadmap to Russia, I replied. How can you
you standing? She asked me. And finally, Arnold, still in the backseat of the car, yelled, "If the phone book people don't want to print a map to Russia, fine, but don't go around and call it a phone book. Don't deceive the public."
When I went to Livingston's Market to get my money back, the manager called me a fucking nut. So I called him a Banana Republic. Did I get even or what?
Hey, Barry,
Yeah?
maybe I could golf.
Yeah.
I mean, I killed the rat, so.
Killing rats and golfing are two different sports, Lucian.
Oh, the funnies, can I see it?
This is the Wall Street Journal. There are no funnies in this paper.
Well, how come?
This is a businessman's paper. There's no room in a businessman's paper for funnies.
You'll be in business now, huh, Barry?
I might even rent a beeper. I'm looking into it. You better get dressed. Harry gets here with the van, he sees that you're not ready, he'll be pissed. Think a guy learns to play sand shots in his pajamas? Not in this league, Lucian.
I could golf.
Everybody thinks they can golf, Lucian. That's why there are golf courses.
The funnies, can I see it?
There are no funnies.
Oh, can I see it then?
See what?
Snoopy!
There are no funnies. There is no Snoopy. This is the Wall Street Journal.
I'd be getting dressed.
If I do rent a beeper, I'm going to be the only one allowed to touch it. Beepers aren't toys, they're tools of industry.
I just said to Mrs. Freemus, it's a nice day today. You know what she said to me? I never drink iced tea. Oh boy, did that throw me. What do you think she meant?
Well, she's a very intelligent woman, Norman. I never quite get her gist at first, but it always sinks in after a while.
You got mail. A golf book and a letter.
A letter.
Snoopy, he golfs.
I told you to get ready.
Iced tea. I never drink iced tea. I never drink iced tea.
Me neither. I'd be getting dressed.
So who's it from? Can I have the stamp when you're done? Is it a golf letter?
It's from my dad. He's going to be in Boston for a few days, and he's coming down to visit me.
Can I have the stamp?
He's going to be in Boston for a few days, and he's coming to visit me.
He's here! Oh boy, he's fast.
He's coming to visit me.
Oh, I'll tell your dad you're in the bathroom.
Hello?
Hello, my name is Norman Volansky. Welcome to my home. Won't you take a seat?
I really can't stay. My name is Karen Warren. My husband and I moved next door just a week ago.
Hello, my name is Norman Volansky. Welcome to my seat. Won't you take a seat? Won't you take my home? No. Oh boy, this part is really, tricky.
Welcome to my home. Won't you take a seat? I think that's it.
No, that can't be right. This is my home, not yours.
I really won't be but a minute.
Won't you take a seat?
Fly like an eagle. What a crock. I bet Steve Miller could never even hit a birdie. Oh, welcome to my home. Won't you take a seat?
I'm sorry. Thank you.
How silly of me. I see that now. Tell me, do you enjoy golf?
Can I get you something to drink? We have milk and juice and iced tea
I
and
really
cheese and...
can't stay. I just
Did
came
you know
out
my dad's coming to visit me?
That's nice.
Would you like some iced tea, please?
No, thank you.
You know what Dad does? He coaches third base for the New York Yankees. Clipper Clever is what they call him.
With these keys, I can get into anything.
I can't stay. I just came by. Well, my son, Sean, he has 2 hamsters and one of them ran away. I'm hoping maybe he's buried over here.
Hamster. Is that in the rat or the rabbit family?
Was he big or little?
I don't know, like maybe this big?
Brown? Or another color?
About the size of 2.5 to 3 golf balls?
Light brown. About 4 inches long and light brown.
haven't seen hide nor hair of a hamster. What about you, Norman?
Hello, my name is Norman Polanski. Welcome to my, iced tea.
Because I clean up after the matinee, I usually only get to see the ends of movies. Or sometimes the beginning. I always usually seem to miss the story. It's not a bad job, though. My boss, Mrs. Corbin, says I'm doing real good, but well, frankly, I'm a little worried. On Tuesday, this new usher came. His name's Melvin. And believe me, he looks like a typical Melvin. Big muscles and a thick neck. Melvin's got me a little concerned. Says I have to shine his shoes every day or he'll beat me up. Says if I tell anyone, he'll grind me into the pavement. These are Melvins. They're just brown. I'm real glad they're not two-toned or something.
Come on, Lucian. Arnold and Norman are already in the van. Aren't you coming?
I don't want to be dancing.
It'll be fun. You always like it when you go dancing.
Well, I just had the shower.
Your hair's not wet.
I just did my hands and my knees and my feet.
You're supposed to do your whole body, not just a few slight parts.
It's too wet in there.
Right. So come on, just throw on some shoes and come dancing with us.
No thanks. I gotta be practicing for the state snack.
State Senate.
I've been showing the snack my library card. My tie was Spider-Man on it.
Good idea. So come on, just come, go throw your shoes on and come dancing with Arnold and Norman and me.
No, thank you. I gotta practice.
Okay. I understand.
Barry helps Lucian P. Smith. The state's snack. They read.
Yeah, they read.
Oh,
But they don't care whether or not you can read Lucian. They want you to be yourself. Just concentrate and be yourself.
yourself ain't ready yet. Yourself just ain't ready yet.
Two nights ago, Lucian pulled the fire alarm in the apartment complex. This created quite a flurry of activity. Fire alarms in apartment complexes tend to draw a lot of attention. Lots of equipment, and one particularly enraged fire chief. When he finally tracked Lucian down, all he could say was, "Can I be having some aspirin, please?" When he finally tracked me down, he wasn't in a listening mood. When I finally got home at 3 a.m., I threw a toaster across my kitchen. Shards of metal everywhere. The next morning, a friend dropped by. "What happened?" he asked me. "I'm on a toast-free diet," I told him. Then we both laughed.
That one. I danced with her 2 weeks ago. Do you know what she did? She drooled on me, all over my shoulders. Some of it even got on my pants. I hate it when you dance with a girl and she drools on you. It's very unsanitary. Oh, and that Freddie Gonzalo. He thinks he's Xavier Cugat or somebody. Ever since he got the sneakers with the stripes, he thinks he's Xavier Cugat.
Who's Xavier Cugat?
Just one of the greatest dancers who ever lived, that's all.
Why are your hands black?
Are they? Oh, well, I've been polishing my shoes a lot lately. It's a habit I'm into.
They look scuffed.
Well, you can't keep them perfect every minute. That'd be an impossibility. Every now and then, there's bound to be a few scuffs.
I like scuffs.
Oh, see her? Her name's Helen. She has this wicked tick. Every time she dances, she ticks like this.
Like this?
More like this. Let me tell you, Norman, a tick like that concerns me.
I know. I mean, who can keep up with it?
Well, she can't help it. People who got a tick. It's a behavior pattern. Like people who got a big nose or ears that stick out all over the place.
I've seen those kinds of ears.
Let me tell you, I've been watching her. I don't think she's ticked once. Maybe it was just me. Maybe it was a trick to make me think she has a tick.
It's kind of like this, huh?
More like this.
That's a pretty bad tick.
I'm going to cut in. Jack says we can cut in if we want to. Excuse me, can I cut in? That's what I'm going to say.
Go ahead, cut in.
Excuse me, can I cut in? That's all I'm going to say.
Go ahead.
I think I'm going to wait until this song is over.
Oh, okay. How'd it go? Did you cut in? Does she tick or not?
Well, I figured I'd better wait, you know. I gave it some serious consideration and figured I'd better wait. I don't feel like dancing anyway. Especially not with some girl named Helen who has a tail.
That's maybe better.
Sure, it's better. Just because some stupid girl named Helen has a tick, all of a sudden she thinks she's the Queen of England. And you know what, Norman?
What?
She's not.
That's maybe better.
Sure, it's better.
That's maybe better.
Sure, it's better.
All right.
Oh, I don't know if I can do this anymore, Barry. My arthritis is really acting up.
I borrowed that club just for this lesson.
I'm sorry, Barry. I just can't. Oh.
Did I tell you my dad's coming to visit me?
That's nice. I have an orange rocker in the bedroom. We could sit there.
You know, it's been busy lately, but he'll come by. You know what Dad does? He's the backfield coach for the San Francisco 49ers. It's a pretty moon out tonight. Too bad he couldn't be here tonight.
When we first moved here, Arnie said he loved this view more than anything in the world. The way the guard towers rise up over the trees, oh, he loved that. Arnie's sister said she'd never live anywhere near a prison. But Arnie said he'd much prefer to know exactly where the criminal element was.
Back with the Niners, all the guys used to know Dad. He knew all the guys.